Hey everyone, what do you think about vegetarian food or vegan food? You know, some people, On this episode, cauliflower. Vegan style, exactly like in a restaurant, simple and easy at home. So, stay tuned, because this is going to start now. Hey everyone, so today we're going to make a really nice vegetarian first course dish, and it's going to be inspired by Mediterranean flavors and also Indian a little bit. So it's going to be cauliflower with tahini and curry, cumin, and a lot of flavors. So it's going to be interesting. Let's start. For the cauliflower, we're going to take the flowers and cut a little bit the steam and keep breaking them to a smaller one. So this one we're going to keep, and this one we're going to roast. Now, with this one we're going to make a small puree to put it on the bottom because it's going to be white color. The cauliflower itself that we're going to roast is going to be a little bit yellow charred color because we're going to use the cumin, jerk spice, and curry powder. So, let's mix the spices together. I'm taking the curry, cumin, and the jerk spice. Add salt, pepper to it, mix them. Now let's drizzle a little bit olive oil on the cauliflower, and now using a teaspoon, take from the spices, carefully close it, put on top of the cauliflower. We will take a lemon zester and the lemon. Beautiful. And now we're going to roast them in the oven on 190 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's charred, cooked, and a little bit golden. So, in the meantime, let's start making the cauliflower puree and also working on the tahini. For the cauliflower puree, we're going to use the cauliflower itself, 1 garlic clove, and water. That's it. Maybe a little bit salt, but most of the spices and everything going to come from the cauliflower that is going to be roasted. Cauliflower puree is going to be on the bottom. So anyway, when you take everything and the bite, everything going to mix together. So we're going to crush the garlic, take it out, chop it, put it with the cauliflower. Here on the cooking station, we have the pot for the cauliflower already on the heat. Cauliflower and the garlic together, a little bit salt, and the water. I'm putting roughly 80-100 milliliters. Now, close, let it come to boil, smear it for 5 minutes from the moment it's boiling, and after that, blitz it. And now, meantime we're waiting for both of the cauliflowers, let's work on the tahini, and for that, come closer, take a look. Okay, so for the tahini we will need another clove of garlic. We're going to crush, take it out, and the same as we did with the other one. Slice and chop, really fine. Add it to the tahini, small pinch of salt, a little bit pepper, half juice of a lemon. Now using a fork or a whisker, start whisking the tahini, and when you see that the lemon is incorporated, start adding a little bit of water until you have the consistency that you are looking for. And we are looking for something like a sauce, like this. Beautiful. Taste it a little bit, fix seasoning if you need. Done. Beautiful. This one we're going to put in the fridge. And if you're keeping this more than 1 or 2 hours, better to put it in an airtight container with the lid. Otherwise, it's going to dry out the top and it's going to start cracking, and it's not a nice, pleasant taste in the mouth after that. But I'm going to use it like in less than 10 minutes when the cauliflowers are ready, so it's fine. Now, let's slice the mint for the cauliflower when it's going to come up. Take all the mint that you have, keep couple for decoration, bring them together and slice thin. And now for our cauliflower puree, we're going to use a brown hand mixer that I'm usually using, and you already see me using it a couple of times. And if you still didn't bought it or thinking about buying hand blender mixer, and it's this one in particular coming with different type of sets. You have the hand blender, you have the chopper, you have the mashed potato, and you have the whisker in it. And I really recommend you to check it out. And if you need, the link is in the description below, where is the recipe as well. So we're going to use the container that also coming together, cauliflower, and I don't have here too much of liquid, so I'm going to add most of it and blitz. Detach, beautiful, clean. A little bit the mixer, taste for salt. If you need, add a little bit more. If it's okay, transfer it to a container, let it chill. And now we're going to use the other set of the blender that you can see, and we're going to chop a little bit the croutons. Usually I have already croutons made at home that I'm usually buying when making for bread. This one made with bread, olive oil, oregano, salt, and basil a little bit. That's it. So we'll take a little bit of the croutons, attach, and give it 2-3 pulses just to crush it a little bit. Beautiful. And this is a really nice stuff. If you are again looking to buy, check the description below for the link. Detach and back to the cup. Beautiful. And this is exactly what we are looking for. Charred, yellow, already cooked. Perfect. So now, when it's warm, we're going to add more lemon zest, and it's going to give it much more freshness. And if you want, a little bit of the lemon juice. Just a little bit, not too much, because again, we have the lemon juice also in the tahini. We don't want it to be too sour. So now we're going to let it chill, and after that, build the plate. Now when we have all the ingredients on the table, let's start build the plate. And we're going to start with the cauliflower. We will need a bowl. We'll take some of the cauliflower, add a little bit of the fresh mint and some of the croutons, pepper and salt, and mix it. Now our cauliflower puree, a nice spoon in the middle, and start opening it like this. Beautiful. When it's open, a little bit more in the middle, a little bit of the Bomba. And you know, if you want the recipe for the Bomba, the only one thing you need to do, leave a comment below. I want the recipe of the Bomba. You already saw it a couple of times in different recipes, and I'm using it all the time if you want something with the kickness and the spiciness. So, Bomba on the side to give it a nice contrast of color. Now, our cauliflower in the middle. From the croutons to give it a nice crunch, and fresh herbs. I'm using basil and mint. And in the end, a little bit of the tahini. And this is how you make vegetarian food, or even you can say vegan food, beautiful and simple at home, exactly like in a restaurant. So, if you like this recipe, let me know in the comments below. Give this recipe a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because more of these recipes are coming up every week. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Andre, and this is ThinkOFood.